Welcome back. I just got done training. I'm gonna finish up this video on how I use BJJ in real fights, and this is a conclusion part. So in conclusion, BJJ did help me in a lot of street fights, self-defense, especially when I was a police officer arresting people. And why did it help me? How did it help me? It was I rolled a lot in class, did a lot of sparring every week. That really helped me. Learning some self-defense moves, especially getting into base, breaking grips, sprawling, break fall, things like that. Awareness, distance control. It's all self-defense, so that helped me a lot in the streets. And Nogi helped me how to control people, how to grapple without the gi, especially in Hawaii. A lot of people don't wear t-shirt, they don't wear much clothing here because it's hot. So you shouldn't be too stuck on gi because there won't always be grips to grab. So doing no gi was important, learning how to control people, wrist control, kimuras, head and arm, controlling the hips, sort of like wrestling. That was very helpful. And lastly, the biggest help for me in the fighting and the street fighting, arresting people, was competing in jiu-jitsu. That's my number one thing that helped me in fighting. Any street fight, any scenario where I got attacked, competing helped me prepare for that, because when you compete, your opponent is not holding back. Okay, they're coming at you 100%. They're trying to take you down. They're trying to break your arm. They're trying to choke you out. Every competition I've been in, it was intense. You know, I've competed from white to black belt, and I would estimate I've been in over 40 matches throughout my 17 years of training. And it's way different from just rolling in class. Okay, sparring in class is good training, but it's not 100%. When you compete, your opponent doesn't know you. You don't know what they're gonna do, and they're coming at you 100%. So competing really prepared me to control my emotions, not to let the adrenaline overwhelm me. Be very methodical in what I'm trying to accomplish, and techniques will come if you're in that calm state of mind. If you train enough, competition should be natural. You just gotta control your feelings and your emotions and control the adrenaline. Okay? Once you learn that, and you get to a street fight, if somebody attacks you, you go to the same state of mind. You just do the techniques. Create distance, or you sprawl, or you defend a punch, or you defend a kick. Whatever it is, it should come automatic. That's what happens when you train every week. But especially if you compete, I think competition is super important. You train for the competition months ahead. You don't know who your opponent might be. Maybe you might know who your opponent is. You have to mentally prepare along physically prepare. And as soon as the referee says go, you cannot lose your mind and go berserk, because you're going to lose. You have to stay calm. And whether you're trying to do a takedown or a guard pull, you have to accomplish and try to accomplish what you wanted to do. Under all that stress, competition will teach you eventually how to control your emotions. And that's the key, the number one reason why I was able to take control of the people that I arrested or attacked me and not get injured. Okay, I'm lucky that I didn't lose a finger because people bite. I didn't lose my teeth because people will punch you without you looking, or a black eye, or got stabbed. You know, I'm lucky in that regard, because every altercation that I got into, I was aware and I was prepared. So anybody who I got in a fight with or attacked me, I was able to defend myself. And primarily was because of jiu-jitsu training and competing. I competed in no-gi, competed in submission only, competed IBJJF, and I've also trained with the top black belts on the island. And I'm not saying that I won, they all kicked my ass, but I've learned to handle it, control my emotions, defend to a certain extent, and get better, okay? Because the person who attacks you in the street, they're probably not a black belt, okay? They probably haven't trained in any martial arts. That's my experience. People that are asking for a fight or crazy to want to hurt you or kill you, they're normally not trained fighters. Okay? People that have attacked me, luckily they weren't trained fighters. Anybody who doesn't train is easy to deal with. People that do train, they don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I've been threatened, I've been approached several times past couple years, and I've always walked away. I've had road rage where the guy stepped out of the car, wanted to fight me, I drove away. I've been chased down at the mall, parking lot, some crazy guy came at me, and I just left. You know, I'm not walking on the street looking for a fight. I'm avoiding danger, and I'm happy that I don't need to use jiu-jitsu in the streets anymore. But that's my story, that's my experience with how I use BJJ, real life scenarios. Again, I would say at least train 6 months if you can, that would help you a lot. But I tell my students, at least get to the blue belt level and you'll be able to handle yourself against an average person with no training. I've seen it many times where a blue belt spars with somebody brand new and rolling, and that guy who knows nothing will get submitted over and over and over. He has no clue of how to stop a blue belt. So yeah, blue belt is a great skill to get to if you can. If you can stay a year or two or keep training to earn that blue belt, that'd be a great accomplishment, and it's kind of sufficient against a normal person who doesn't train. But if you want to be even more confident in yourself, you want to challenge yourself, and you want to really test if your skills are good, compete. That's why I competed. I just wanted to test myself. And competition, you'll learn a lot. You'll learn that fear is the hardest thing to get over, and self-doubt, which competition is going to force you to conquer. Your biggest fear is yourself, is in your head. So competing will make you get over it, will make you deal with it, will make you conquer that fear. Because your opponent probably feels the same way. But every time I step on the mat to compete, I got tested, I learned, I feel I got better. Win or lose, that's why I love competing. I think everybody should try that at least once and learn from it. Because maybe, who knows, you might get attacked in the street. And you don't really know until you get attacked or you compete. Or someone's trying to rip your head off, go at 100%. Okay, so again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll be dropping more videos in the future. Thank you.